friends, I welcome you all for today's lecture, that is from Prasad Maths Academy. Okay, today we are going to learn about zeros of a polynomial. In the last video we have learned about polynomials and how we can identify which are the polynomials, and also you have seen zero polynomial, and we seen also regarding the degree of the polynomial and its classification. Okay, so now we are going to see about zeros of a polynomial, right? So zeros of a polynomial, what is the zeros of a polynomial? For example, if you take p of x, any polynomial, yes, if you take for example p of x, polynomial is denoted by p of x, that is, we'll see here p of x, okay. So we'll write 2x plus 3, okay. It is a polynomial, right? So to find the zeros of polynomial, so what we have to do, that is, so we have to given polynomial, we have to equate it to 0, that is p of x, you have to equate it to 0. So then p of x equal to what? That is 2x plus 3 equal to 0. So here you have to find the value of x, that is 2x equal to 3, that is minus 3, and x equal to minus 3 by 2. So when you put x equal to minus 3 by 2 in the p of x, so what value you will get? We'll see that one, right? Yes. So if you take p of x, in place of p of x we can put p of minus 3 by 2. So what value we get? See, 2 into minus 3 by 2 plus 3, okay. So here 2 get cancelled, that is minus 3 will remain, plus 3, that is minus 3 plus 3 will be 0. So here p of minus 3 by 2 you get it, that is 0, okay. So for which value of the polynomial, the polynomial value of the polynomial is 0, that what value we are putting here, that is x equal to minus 3 by 2, it is called as zeros of a polynomial. What it is called? Zeros of a polynomial, okay. Yes. So when the value of the polynomial is 0, for which value it is, the answer is coming 0, that is x value, it is coming, answer is 0. That is why that x equal to minus 3 by 2, that value is called zeros of a polynomial. So here minus 3 by 2 is zeros of a polynomial, okay. In the same way, so any polynomial, so if when you put the value, for example here I will put p of 1, okay. In the here p of x is taken one polynomial, that is p of x equal to 5x cube minus 3x minus 2x square plus 3x minus 2. If I put p of, I want to find the value of polynomial at x equal to 1. So when we check this value, that is 5 into x cube, that is 1 cube, minus 2 into x square, that is 1 square, plus 3 into 1 plus 2 minus 2, okay. So now what we will get, that is 1 cube is 1, 5 into 1 it is 5, minus 2 into 1 square is again 1, 2 into 1 is minus 2, plus 3, here minus 2. So here what we will get, that is 3 plus 3 minus 2. So answer you are getting 3 plus 3 minus 2 is 1. So here you are getting value of the polynomial is 4. So if the value of the polynomial is 0, then it is called as the zeros of a polynomial. Now what we got, it is value of the polynomial at x equal to 1, okay. Here what we got, that is value of the polynomial at x equal to 1. If the value of the polynomial is, its value is coming 0, if it is coming 0, then this 1 is called as zeros of a polynomial, but here we are not getting 0, so here we are getting 4. So therefore it is the value of the polynomial. If the value of the polynomial is 0, at which the value of x is coming 0, then that value is said to be zeros of a polynomial, okay. Zeros of a polynomial, right? So this is what zeros of a polynomial. So we can take one more example to find the zeros of a polynomial. For example, you can take any polynomial, that is p of x equal to 5x plus 10. So we want to find the zeros of this polynomial, right? So I want to find zeros of 5x plus 10. Okay, so to find the zeros of this polynomial, so we have to find, first we have to equate polynomial equated to 0. So 5x plus 10 you have to equate it to 0. So what we'll get, that is 5x equal to minus 10, x equal to minus 10 upon 5. Okay, so minus 10 upon 5 is minus 2, x equal to minus 2. So when I will put p of minus 2 here, so what value you will get, we'll see here. Okay, so 5 into minus 2 plus 10. So it is 5 into minus 2 is minus 10 plus 10. So answer what you are getting now, minus 10 plus 10, it is 0. So p of minus 2 you got 0. So when the value of the polynomial is 0, so which value, for which value it is coming 0, that is minus 2. For minus 2 it is coming 0. So here minus 2, here minus 2 is called as zeros of a polynomial. Okay, zeros of a polynomial, right? This is what about zeros of a polynomial. Okay, yes. Next we are going to see for constant polynomial, what are the zeros? Yes, so for example, if you take polynomial p of x equal to 5, this is a constant polynomial. So here variable is there, it is there in the form of x to 0. Yes, so for constant polynomial, the value of the polynomial we'll see. For example, for x equal to 1 we'll check. So here 1 raised to 0, the answer is coming 5 into 1 raised to 0 is 1 only. So answer is 5 only. Okay, so p of 1 it is coming 5. So you can check for any value. P of 2 also you can check, 5 into 2 raised to 0. So it is 5 into 2 raised to 0 is, it is 5 into 1 only. So answer is 5. So for constant polynomial, for constant polynomial you will not get the value of the polynomial is 0. You will not get the value of the polynomial as 0. That is why constant polynomial has it has no zeros. What? Constant polynomial has no zeros. Yes, you can see here, right? Statement is given here, right? So for constant polynomial you cannot see the you cannot get zeros. Okay, so it has no zeros. Yes, yes. Similarly, for example, in that zero polynomial, one more we have seen, that is zero polynomial. For example, p of x equal to 0, this is a zero polynomial. Okay, for which value it is coming 0. So if you put p of 1, the answer is again 0. We can write x to 0 also, right? So here 0 into 1 raised to 0, that is 0 into 1, it is 0 only. Okay, so for 0 polynomial you can see any value you can put, p of 2 also you can take, the answer is 0 only. So for 0 polynomial, it has, for 0 what about zeros of a 0 polynomial? Okay, for 0 polynomial every real number has zeros. For 0 polynomial, for 0 polynomial every real number has is a zeros. Okay, every real number is zeros. Okay, so in this way you can find zeros of a polynomial for the any given polynomial, right? So you can see here every real number is a zero of the polynomial. Yes, yes. Okay, so depend upon this we can observe some of the things, that is a zero polynomial need not be a zero. Okay, a zero of the polynomial need not be 0. Okay, 0 may be a zero polynomial. Every linear polynomial has only one zero. A polynomial can have more than one zero. Okay, so this we are going to discuss in the next classes here, next videos. So for example, if I take p of x of degree 2x square plus 3x plus 5. Okay, for this polynomial, what is the degree? Here degree is 2. So it has 2 zeros. It has 2 zeros. Okay. For polynomial p of x equal to 2x plus 10. So here degree is 1. So it has 1 zeros. Okay, it has 1 zeros. So you can easily understand that if what is the degree of the polynomial, that many zeros it has. So here degree is 2, it has 2 zeros. If degree is 1, it has 1 zero. If degree is 3, it has 3 zeros. Okay, if degree is 3 is there, then degree is 3, it has 3 zeros. Okay, yes. So for example, you can see linear polynomial, how many zeros? It has 1 zeros. Quadratic polynomial, because its degree is 2, it has how many zeros? It has 2 zeros. Cubic polynomial, you can see it has 3 zeros. Maximum it is. Linear polynomial has maximum 1 zeros. Quadratic polynomial, it has maximum 2 zeros. Cubic polynomial, it has maximum 3 zeros. So in this way you can find the zeros of a polynomial. Okay, so depend upon this we are going to see the sums. Okay, so that is exercise 2.2 question number 1. Okay, so here they are asking you to find the value of the polynomial, right? So here we are going to see only one sum from question number 1. Yes, from question number 1 we are going to solve only one question. We are going to find the value of the polynomial, right? So given polynomial we will write it as p of x. In that we are going to do second question. P of x equal to 5x minus 4x square plus 3. This is the polynomial. Here they given x equal to minus 1. So we are going to find the value of the polynomial at x equal to minus 1. So we want to find value of the polynomial at x equal to minus 1. So p of minus 1 equal to 5 into minus 1 plus 4 minus 4 into minus 1 square plus 3. So now here it is minus 5. So now here minus 4 minus 1 square is, it is 1 plus 3. So now minus 5. So it is minus 4 plus 3. So now answer is, it is minus 9 plus 3. You are getting minus 9 plus 3 is 6. So here the value of the polynomial is, that is value of the polynomial is p of minus 1 equal to 6. Okay, so this is the value of the polynomial at x equal to minus 1, that is 6. Okay, if it is coming answer is 0, here value of the polynomial is 0, then minus 1 is said to be zeros of a polynomial. Okay, yes, but here we are not getting 0, so that is why it is the just value of the polynomial. Okay, yes. So again similarly in question number 2 also they are asking you to find the value of the polynomial, right? Yes. So question number 2 we'll going to find only one question again here also. You can remaining you can practice or you can try. Yes, from question number 2 we'll going to do only one question. Okay, in that also we'll see, that is we are going to find p of 0, p of 1, p of 2 for each of the following polynomials. Okay, so question number 1, what is given polynomial? Here y is a variable, so it is p of y square minus y plus 1. So here they are asking you to find p of 0. They are asking you to find p of 0, p of 1, p of 2. So where in place of x you can write the put the 0, or in place of y you can put 0, so that you can get the value of the polynomial. Okay, yes. So here we are going to find the value of the polynomial. So p of 0, that is 0 square minus 0 plus 1. So the answer is 0 square is 0 only, so answer it will be 1. Okay, so p of 1, that is 1 square minus 1 plus 1. So 1 square is 1 minus 1 plus 1. So 1 minus 1 it is 0, this plus 1 as it is, it remains here, so answer is 1. Okay, so p of 2, now p of value of the polynomial at x equal to 2, y equal to 2. So 2 square minus 2 plus 1. So here 2 square is 4, this is minus 2 plus 1. So 4 minus 2 it is 2 plus 1. 4 minus 2 it is 2 plus 1 it is 3. So these are the value of the polynomial at y equal to 0, 1 and 2. So p of 0, p of 1, p of 2. We found the following polynomials, value of the polynomial, right? So in this way you can find the other questions you can solve, right? Yes. Now, so this is question number 1 and 2. Yes, I hope you can do the remaining sums, right? So in place of t you can put p of 0, p of 1, p of 2, so that you can get the value of the polynomial, right? Next, they are asking you to verify whether the following are zeros of a polynomial indicated against them. So here some of the polynomials are given. In front of that they given the x value also, okay? Then you have to put in the place of polynomial at x equal to, you put the given values, so that if the answer is value of the polynomial is coming 0, then you can say that it is a zeros of the polynomial, otherwise it is not a zero of the polynomial, right? So we'll take first question, that is question number 3. We'll do first question in that, question number 3 in that first one, that is p of x equal to 3x plus 1. Here x value is given minus 1 by 3. Okay, so first we'll find, put x equal to minus 1 by 3 here. If answer is coming 0 here, then you can say that it is a 0, otherwise it is not the zeros of a polynomial. So I want to find p of minus 1 by 3. So here 3 into x, in the place of x you can put minus 1 by 3, okay, plus 1. So here you can see 3 get cancelled, so what remains, minus 1 plus 1. So p of minus 1 by 3 is coming 0. Yes, it is coming 0 here. Therefore you can say that the minus 1 by 3 is what? Minus 1 by 3 is a 0 of the polynomial, zeros of a polynomial, okay? Yes. Next question, one more we can see, that is we can take fourth question, okay? Fourth question, that is p of x equal to x plus 1 into x minus 2. So here they given in values are minus 1 comma 2. So if answer is coming 0, you can say it is a zeros, otherwise no, not a zeros, okay? So first we'll take p of minus 1. So here what we'll put, x in the place of x you can put minus 1 plus 1, and here minus 1 minus 2. So what you are getting here, minus 1 plus 1 it is 0 here, and minus 1 minus 2 it is minus 3. So now you can see 0 into minus 3 it is a 0. Yes, for p of minus 1 it is coming 0, so minus 1 is zeros of a polynomial. Same way you can find p of 2 value, right? So p of 2, that is 2 plus 1 and 2 minus 2 plus 1, 2 minus 2, okay? So what we'll get here, 2 plus 1 it is 3, then into 2 minus 2, 2 minus 2 it is 0, okay? So 3 into 0 it is 0. So both values are coming 0, so therefore you can say that minus 1 comma 2 are zeros of a polynomial, okay? Zeros of a polynomial. In this way you can verify whether they are given values are zeros or not, okay? Yes, I hope you can do the remaining sums. Yes, right. In the next question, so here they are given the polynomials, we have to find the zeros of the given polynomial, right? So question number 4, yes, so in that we'll take first question. Here what, find the zero of the polynomial in each of the following cases. So question number 1, we'll take p of x equal to x plus 5. So to find the zeros we have to equate given polynomial equal to 0. So we have to equate given polynomial equal to 0. So that is, to find zeros of a polynomial, equate it to 0. Okay, equate polynomial to 0. Okay, so that is x plus 5, you have to equate it to 0. So what value you will get the value of x equal to -5. See, when you put -5 in this polynomial, the value of the polynomial is coming 0. That is why this -5 is called zeros of a polynomial. Therefore -5 is zeros of a polynomial. Okay, yes, in this way you can find the zeros of a given polynomial. In the same way we can find question number 3. So I want to find zeros of this polynomial, that is p of x equal to 2x plus 5. Okay, so to find the zeros, what I should do, we have to equate given polynomial, equate it to 0. So 2x equal to, we'll get -5, x equal to -5 by 2. See, when you put -5 by 2 in this polynomial, you will get the value of the polynomial is 0. Yes, you can verify that one when by putting the value of x equal to -5 by 2. Yes, it will come 0, right? So therefore again -5 by 2 is called as zeros of a polynomial, zeros of polynomial 2x plus 5. For this polynomial, -5 by 2 is zeros of a polynomial, right? So in the same way you can find one more, that is fifth question, 3x, p of x equal to 3x. So I want to find the zeros of p of x equal to 3x, question number 5th one. Okay, so question number 5, I am going to find zeros of the polynomial p of x equal to 3x. Yes, here I want to find the zeros of polynomial 3x. Okay, so again first step is you have to equate given polynomial equal to equate it to 0. 3x equal to 0. So what value of x you will get? X equal to 0 upon 3. So x equal to 0 upon 3 is 0 only. Okay, so see here, when you put p of 0 here, so it will be 3 into 0. So 3 into 0 is 0. So therefore p of 0 is coming 0. Yes, therefore 0 is a zeros of a polynomial 3x. Okay, so in this way you can solve the whole exercise. Okay, that is exercise 2.2. okay, in this way you can solve the exercise 3.2. okay, yes, so I hope you understood. That is exercise 2.2. you can practice remaining sums and complete the exercise. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.